Okay.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am at Uganda Christian University and I'm here with the should I introduce her? She's the good president of Uganda Christian University, main campus, and I am so happy to have her here. She's going to tell us, about her role. It's a mega role. I even wonder how she does that, because when I was a student in the university, I always avoided responsibilities and roles. I thought that maybe that takes much time of my, so I can't study something like that.
Okay.
I am really happy that a lady like her is taking on this role, because we need people like her. We need understanding leaders. So she is going to be telling us more about what she does as a good president, and so many more things. Welcome, Rachel.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for hosting me to your university.
You're most welcome to Uganda Christian University.
Her Excellency.
Thank
Thank you so
you for
much
the
for having
title.
me.
Anytime, you're always welcome.
Thank
This
you
is
so
home.
much.
Yes.
It's home.
Uh-huh.
I'm honored. Thank you so much. So
Welcome.
we are going to start by by introducing ourselves. People already know me. Can they just know you? Who
Yeah.
are you?
My name is Racheal Sserwada.
Mm.
Yes, and I'm a law student at Uganda Christian University, currently in my third year.
Mm.
Yes, and I also double as the guild president of this beautiful institution. Yes.
Wow. When she says it, I'm the good president of this beautiful institution. I'm like, that's my lady. So, where do you come from? Southern? Which part of Uganda?
Central. Actually, I come from within Mukono.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. So, did you go for your primary? Did you go to Mukono schools?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
At least you went out of your city. It's a good
yes.
thing, yeah. It's a good thing. I'm really happy that you did that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I want to ask, why are you studying law?
Thank you for that question. I do law
Hmm.
because it's a strange story, but it's what drove me to come for this course.
Hmm.
Yes, there's a time we had an issue at home,
Hmm.
and my father was arrested.
Oh.
And we didn't have any family lawyer, no one to be a lawyer, and you know
Oh.
how getting a lawyer
I know,
is really expensive.
Yeah,
Yes.
so price in Uganda.
So this drove me to come for this. Like, you know what, come what may, I want to become a lawyer. I want to be the first lawyer, and indeed I am going to be the first lawyer in our family, and the rest shall follow like that. The pick a leaf from whoever has successfully managed to go through any career. So, and then also partly because also I love fighting for people's rights. Yes, I love being there for people in every situation. So it drives me to do this course. But if someone is offended, someone is oppressed, their right is stepped on, I come in and I advocate for them.
Oh,
Yes,
that's so
please.
cool! Wow, thank you so much for that heart. Not so many people are strong enough, maybe empathetic enough to understand that even others can feel pain. So we need to speak out for them if they don't have a voice.
True.
That's a good thing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
So there are so many schools, in Uganda where you can study law. Makerere University, Chambogo, Gulu, Busitema. Why did you choose Uganda Christian University?
Thank you so much. I chose Uganda Christian University due to the values, the core values they stand upon. Yes, like due diligence, integrity. Yes, these core values really speak to me a lot. And the serene environment, like quiet, peaceful, no striking. No, it's not violent. Like it gives you the urge, the energy to read, not to study and perform. Like it's peaceful, basically. Yeah, and also the fact that it's Christ-centered. It just puts me on a go, like on a move. I'm like, I want to be in such a place where I know God, like, is going to be wherever. Even right now as we speak, I feel like we're in the presence of the Lord. So basically, UC gives me peace.
Wow.
I feel at home whenever I'm at UCU. So basically, I was like, I must attend Uganda Christian University.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so good. Is there anybody who helped you out to realize this, or you did it on your own?
Well, my parents did. Yes, they are really good mentors in my life. Yes, they did tell me, like, do not put your eggs in one basket. Always be out in the open and all that. So, you know how we have pre-entries?
What did you say?
Pre-entries, low
Pre-entries.
pre-entries, yes. So we managed to apply at MOOC and here. Like, I didn't want to, basically put everything in one basket. So when the chance came and I got
The place here?
I was like, where should I go? No other place I'd rather be than here. So I chose to be here.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
EC is beautiful, it's great, it's a great institution. Yes.
Wow, I really love that, if you find a place where they cover most of the things you love, if you are you are a person of God, they cover that, the integrity or the core values of the university.
Yes.
And stability is very important for the university.
True.
Yeah, chaos is just disorganizes students.
True.
They disorganize the way they think, they disorganized almost everything. So no chaos, no strikes. I think it's a good one. Yeah.
It normally goes after like 50 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Every after 15 minutes it calls.
Yes.
Okay.
So just wait for it to get done.
Okay. So when I say that I'm going to Uganda Christian University, well, I normally go to Kampala campus. People always say, wow, you are rich. And when I talk, to various people about UCU, the first thing they mention is that university is expensive. What do you think about that? Do you think students who come here are really rich? Should I take it like that, or?
Well, quality things come at a cost.
Yeah,
that's all I can tell you.
I agree.
Even quality education comes at a cost. So yes, it might be expensive as they say, but what they offer is of good quality. That's all I can tell you.
I cannot add anything on that. She has said it. That is the quality.
Yes.
Let's talk more about the good president's role. You briefly mentioned the reason why you want to be a leader. You want to serve others.
Yes.
You want to speak out for others. Can you tell us more about or maybe other reasons why you wanted to be the good president, and when did that idea come to mind?
Yes, thank you so much. I will start with how the idea came in. It was in my first year. I had just stepped in Uganda Christian University like this, and the weather around, everything, the environment was just pulling me towards leadership. I'm like, I must be somebody important in this university. And I told my father, I was like, yeah, go for it, girl. But then, of course, when you meet different people in the university, like you can't manage, you don't have the money, the elections need you to have a lot of money for what and all that. So at a point, I had a setback. And I'm like, maybe this is not for me. Yes. Yeah. But then with time, as I kept on, keeping around the university, seeing things, how they move, and talking to different people, I realized actually it's possible. It's not all about the money, because not everyone is driven by money. Some people listen to the ideologies you have to put on table. Yes, what you have to offer, what you have in plan for them, and actually vote for you for that. So I won't say I had the money. Is like so much money. I didn't have a lot of money, but the money I had, I used it in a very resourceful way, very wise, effectively, and
you got it.
Yes, and of course, God was my strong hold at that time, and I had a prayer warriors team. Yeah, they would pray for me every day. We have a mountain we pray for, but it's at Ankara, like every evening.
Really? Is
just
it around here?
Not really. It's up that side. Yeah.
Wow.
Where they pray for me every time, and God was there for me. Generally, that's all I can say.
That's so sweet.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm just feeling so good that you even have a mountain. A mountain is a good place where you can go and just, chill.
True.
So if you have a mountain near the university, that's a good thing. Wow. Well, I'm so happy, despite, all the things that were said, you had to stand on what you believed in and what you wanted, and you went for that.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't have to listen to people. They talk. Of course, there is no way you can avoid that. But sometimes just be like, it's okay. They've said this, but this is what I want, and I'm here to, to do my best. If I go through, if I don't go through, it's okay. Provided that I have tried it. Trying is better than not trying.
True.
So I'm happy you did that, and you went through. Now you're our president, and that's so amazing.
Amen.
What are some of the challenges you faced while taking on this role?
Well, one of the challenges I face, I don't face them alone, of course. I face it as a government. Is when it comes to so many, how can I call it? Like we want to do so many things at a go, but then you find that you may not have all the resources in the world, yet you want to like leave an impact, impact on the lives of many students that you see you. So sometimes you find that it's not easy to to do everything you want all at once. You can just take on one thing at a go. And that's one thing we have learned, that when you have the power, it's not that mean that you can do everything at a go, like everything at once. You want to have events organized, you want to have symposiums all at the same time. No, it's one pandemic at a time. Like you do one thing at a time.
Baby steps.
Yes. So that's one of the things we were so expectant of so much, thinking that we shall get a lot of things on board, do things at a go, because we are in charge. But then reality hit us and realize that you take things at a slow pace. Yeah, baby steps, like you've said. You don't have to rush. Yeah, and with time things can work out. So we have learned that a hard way. Yeah, that's one of the challenges we had of, having high expectations to do a lot.
And then the reality is like, it's a bit low.
Yeah.
Limited.
True.
Have you been able to explain the students to this? Because some students might think that, because you were like them, right?
Yes.
They might also think that you're getting so much, but you're just giving, tiny to them. So have you been able to explain this to the students, and have they been able to understand it?
Well, we do our best. We always do our best. As a government, we do what we can, and we tell them reality. We don't love working on a pace where we are lying to the students. We want to be realistic in our way. So when something can't happen, of course we first do our best. We fight hard to make sure that we change something that maybe they're not happy with. And when all fails, or not, don't say totally fail, because we do our level best to see that
something is done about
something is done about any issue. And maybe so when it comes to food, maybe the food they are cooking is not really good, or like maybe there's salt lacking. We go and talk to the people responsible, and the change is made. Like we do our level best, that I can tell you.
Thank you so much, and well done. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's great that you're like, it's okay, this is happening, but I'm not just leaving it because I know that there won't be, the absolute solution, but at least you do something about it.
Yes.
However tiny it is, you do something about it.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
And I can also give an example of tuition we pay. Now, we can't lie to students that we can reduce the tuition, because we don't have that authority, to be honest. Yes, it's a council that sits down and decides on the monies. So, and us being a private institution, we may not have all the privileges that public institutions do have. So sometimes we find that people claim that money is too much, yet it's not even. It's actually just enough to help us meet our daily needs, or have the study, have the lecturers come around. Yeah, basically that is it. So we live on a realistic terms, and we came with a slogan of resilience is the new normal. Yes, we do understand we're from COVID. Actually, it's even still there, but call it a post-COVID era. But still, doesn't mean that since you faced that hardship, you don't move on. No, you stay strong. Keep fighting hard.
Exactly, and then move on.
Yes, because this is the new normal.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, I see. I wanted to ask you, I don't know if this is private or not, but what are some of the things good presidents get when they become leaders? Do they get like their tuition reduced to half? Do they get a free house? Do they get a salary? How are they appreciated for serving the university?
Yes, at Uganda Christian University, you get to have free accommodation.
Mm.
You get a presidential suite from the halls. It's a very unique place from all the other places. Yeah, you have it's self-contained.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
House?
you have a kitchen. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and a wardrobe, and a TV. Yes, it's something.
Oh, those luxuries.
Something unique from the rest of people in the halls of residence. Then also you get to have transport means. You give your driver, you get to have a car, a guild car, you use it as a guild. If you have anywhere you want to move to, you have a meeting, you have people to meet, like an organization or anywhere you want to go, you can request for the
call
car.
your driver and
Yes, you request for the car and you takes you wherever you want to be.
wow.
Yes, then they also give you allowances. Yeah, we do a lot, so definitely just a token of appreciation to the different guild officials.
That's really good, but actually, you guys deserve it because that keeps you going. Handling certain issues is not something easy. It's not, It's I mean, you are like the father, in the family, somebody's bringing this, somebody's bringing this, somebody's bringing this, So it's really good that, they appreciate you in that way. It keeps you going,
True.
because there is no way you can balance your books, your academics, leadership, right?
Yes.
And then you're not paid or you are not, catered for. I mean, it doesn't come up. Doesn't add up to me. So you guys deserve it, and I'm so happy for you. That's a good thing, a very good house, a TV, oh, those nice things. I love that.
Yes.
Oh wow. What I wanted to ask you is, after this university, where are you planning? What are your next plans? Because you only have 1 year. 1 year is almost nothing. Are you planning to go for your masters, or you want to start working, making real money?
Yes. Now, since I'm pursuing Bachelor of Laws, after my degree, I go for a diploma at LDC.
Oh.
Yes. Then after that, I'm looking towards joining the military. Yeah.
Military. Why the military?
Well, that's always been my passion, to serve my country.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna hold a gun?
Yeah, I've held it before, so it's possible I can.
Do you have anybody who holds a gun in your family?
Yes, I do.
Your dad?
My uncle.
So he's always with so many guns with him?
Well, not so many. Yeah, he just has one for security reasons.
So today you don't have a gun?
No, I don't. I don't have a gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I'm looking towards doing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so afraid of guns.
Oh, come on.
But anyways,
you only use it when it's needed, not.
Okay. Okay, yeah. But if you love it, yeah, go for it, yeah. But for me, I'm not that strong enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll fight for us when countries like maybe Russia attack us. Because I heard they were planning to attack Kenya anyway.
Wow.
So, the next question I can ask about is what are the major 3 lessons you've learned by serving as a good president for this big university?
Right. One of them, like I'd said, is you can't swallow everything at a go. No, it's one step at a time. That's one of the things I learned. Then I also learned that I have to be patient.
Patience.
Yes, I have to, tolerate so many characters. You don't have to just get angry because someone has lied, because a student can come and wants help from you and they lie to you. Yes. And then because you are Christian, and then you're like, how dare how can this person lie to me? And then you want to act out of heat of passion, and, you know, like, you know what, I'm not helping you. Yeah, so sometimes they lie to get through the situations they go through. So it only takes someone understanding to, you know, to understand the situation and just tell them, next time, kindly don't lie. Just be open with me, because it helps me to help you more if you speak the truth. So I learned to be patient and also have a listening ear. Yeah, because I believe leaders, always we have to be listening people. We listen to the people and have a solution to the problem, because everyone is looking at you like the guns are all pointed at you, and you have to avail a solution at any given time. No, you can't tell a student, I have no solution for you, and they understand you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to always have a solution in one way or the other. So I learned that, I'm learning, because I'm still learning process, to always have solutions. Of course, I seek guidance from the Lord. I can't do this alone.
Exactly.
Definitely, yeah. I always pray to God, you know, to give me the wisdom, you know, like the one of King Solomon, to, you know, to do my best as a person, to help the students at Uganda Christian University to feel comfortable, you know, just like how I felt when I just joined this university, and even up to now. Yes.
Wow, that's so interesting. You know, sometimes, you know, you are kind, you are empathetic, but how people behave, you know, how people, you know, see you and then can tell you things that are not true, you know. Sometimes you kind of change over time.
True.
Yeah, you can be kind, but over time you I don't know, how do you maintain this trust? Do you really trust everybody who comes now? Because it's like, you know, when you get about 3 cases, you start even questioning, you know, the people who came earlier, and you can be like, but have they all been telling me the right things, you know?
True.
So
now in this position, you get to meet different characters and you get to learn of different characters. I'm lucky. I don't want to brag, but I took a course on learning personalities. You know, there's some that they call the phlegmatic, the sanguines. So most times when someone comes to me, I first read them, like, you know, get to know who they are. This person choleric, they are phlegmatic, they, you know, you get to know who you're dealing with, and then you know how to get the truth out of them with time. So yes, you can find that you have 3 cases having the similar facts, and then just a few are twisted, and then you have to know how someone twisted it in a way. Like, it's like I'm practicing the law even. And now a client comes to your office and they tell you something, and then at the end of it you realize that there's somewhere where they lied to you. So when someone lies to you, you keep that story going, flowing until then after you go and do your background check, because I don't just listen to what the student says, but I also take the initiative to go back at the ground and I look for more information, like
do some confirmation.
Yes, to make sure that whatever the student is saying is the truth. Because if you just work out of, you know, rush, you know, you want to get done with a problem at hand, you may find yourself making a mistake.
More trouble.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
How do you balance your academics and then leadership roles?
Oh yeah. On that, like I said, this time resilience is the new normal. Yes, you can have class and office during day, and then in the night you can do some reading and discussions with friends in the evening. Yes, so that's how I do it. I attend classes, then I have some office hours where I'm in office to attend to office duties with of the guild. Then in the evening I have discussions, and in the night I do my personal reading. And that's how I keep the
chain. Is there any way taking on this role has affected your performance or your academics, anything like academic work or something like that?
Well, not really. Only that sometimes where there is a situation where you have emergencies and you're forced to leave class to attend to an emergency, like maybe a student has collapsed, is in the hostel, you need to contact we have
Metro?
a hospital, Alan Galpin. Yes, you contact the hospital and then they take an ambulance to pick the student to bring them here and they're treated. So you can find that, or maybe you have visitors in the office coming from all the way from Gulu or Wayandeje, coming to see you. And you have to step out and say hello to them, then you get back to class. Yeah, so maybe that is the only interruption you can have, but if you're intentional, definitely you go back and ask what happened, you attend discussions, and also we catch up. Yes.
And also do
personal reading.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a good thing, Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm so happy that you have at least your own time to focus on your academics. Yeah. Yeah. Because balancing, leadership and, academic work might be a little bit hard. So if you can balance that out, you're a warrior.
Amen.
A great warrior. So there might be so many girls, or so many female students here in this university who are looking up to you and they want to become like you, when the right time comes. What can you tell? What can you say to them?
Well, all I can tell them is, yes, you can. Yes, you can do it. Just as the other gender does it, you can also do it. Most of the time we have a low self-esteem, and we think all these big positions are only for the gents, which is not true. You can also do it. We have the best administrative process, can I say, we as the ladies. There is that unique gift the Lord gave us. So whoever is out there and you want to come for any big position, whether in Uganda, whether in an institution, whether in high school, whether in primary, whether in nursery, and you're a lady, go for it, because you can do it. Yes, you can.
She said it. You've had it. Just go in a university if you want to be a leader, if you want to serve others.
Don't ever underestimate yourself. Don't ever underlook yourself. Yeah. You're strong, you're beautiful, you're perfection. Yes.
Oh wow, that's so nice here. Is there any final thing you want people who are viewing us to know? It can be about maybe your university, about your role, anything you feel like people should know.
Yes, I want to tell the people that never miss a golden opportunity, and whenever you see the gold mine, go for it. And GCU is a gold mine full of opportunities. So each one of you should take their hole and come and dig up the oil or the gold with buckets at Uganda Christian University.
As much as they can.
This is a very great institution full of very many opportunities here and abroad. So I feel like when one is at Uganda Christian University, they have found their gold. Come and see greatness.
Oh,
yeah, at UCU.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody. It was so lovely to chat with the good president, Racheal. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah.
Thank you too.
Well, she's been unwell recently, but I'm happy now. She can talk and she can walk. That's so good, and I really hope she gets better. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We have been at Uganda Christian University, a university that gives a complete education for a
complete person.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Bye.